So it was very educational. And then two, I think we deal with so many different vendors and third parties, and so they're all giving us so much different information and throwing it at us. So this really helped arm me and to be able to arm my executive team with, when we're hearing all of this information, what types of things to think about and to look for. A lot of them. Some of them I'm familiar with. So, and then others, I learned some tips and tricks along the way as well. But I am interested in learning more and hearing about the webinars, the different things that you guys are offering. So I appreciated just the sharing of the knowledge. It was well worth the time for sure. So thank you.
You can do, especially being able to walk people for them to understand what exactly is AI, all the way from a chatbot to an agent, and then how you're able to leverage it. I think it's great they introduced Notebook LM. Yeah, I use it a lot, but I think it's very good for a lot of folks who are not familiar with that. They should be able to use it. I thought for the most part it's extremely practical. I think I use Claude, I use GPT, I use Gemini, and once in a while I'll use Grok too. So I'll use all of them. In my experience, I'll pit them once against one. I'll do something, I'll have the other one revise. I call them my research assistants or analysts. So I think it'd be good to be able to do more of the place because it's changing how we work. You just have to distinguish which ones are going to be automated, which ones would be augmented.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good high-level overview of just basic AI and kind of how to think about it. I found it valuable, learned a good amount, and glad I came. Well, for the future participants, I would say if you have a fusion of the fast-paced, evolving AI, it's good to get a good framework. And it's 4 hours, but it's valuable.
I think the time was good. I was expecting it to be a little bit more Encompass focused, but like the Notebook LM part I thought was super insightful. It was super cool to be able to get all these disparate pieces and different inputs, especially the way that you guys use it for recorded meetings. For me it helps. I probably spend more time researching and working in AI than most, I guess, especially over this kind of peer set. I think it did help me to kind of take me up a level again to remember wrappers and all the like the basic foundational stuff, and just seeing how easy it is to kind of have an Excel extract. So.
I thought it was really informative. I think it covered not only the basics, but it actually went in depth and really helped understand the distinctions. The speaker was definitely an expert on the subject and answered all of our questions in a very translatable manner. But I think giving us frameworks for prompts and the follow-up materials is something I'm looking forward to receiving. I think will be very helpful in understanding those things. So I know, one, it's designed for leaders, not for technicians, and so as a leader, you have a lot of curiosity about things, but I would say the level of information, almost in the form of an understanding and a framework, was really helpful without the need to actually understand the nuances of the technical pieces.
I thought it was very informative and inspiring. I walked away with a lot of good use cases or ideas of how we can apply it to current projects, especially maybe some of the combining the AI with APIs and programming Encompass or using custom forms. So I have a lot of ideas on how to improve some of our current projects and maybe speed things up. I thought the examples were great, so it might need to be a little bit longer, but I thought it was wonderful.
I found this session very informative. I work for the Mortgage Bankers Association, and I work with a lot of lending institutions, so I now get to sit back and see how they can apply this AI and all the different platforms in their day-to-day. So, and it helps me put all the pieces together so that I can further engage with them at that industry level. So, very informative. Absolutely. You awesome technologies has taken it a step further. I've seen AI. I've been to AI events, but I've learned so much more and how to utilize it and what I can get on the back end. I think it's a perfect time. I learned a great deal and I absorbed so much information. You guys relayed so much information. I got so much out of it. And I think 4 hours is perfect.
Okay, Matt Minardi with Guidance Residential. I'm a CTO. The session today to me was very helpful. I really like the hands-on demonstration that you both provided as far as giving us real-world examples and how you'd use this technology to both create ease of use as well as to create new content very quickly. I think it was done in a very good manner as far as the timing and the presentation durations. I think you covered topics in a good time. Oh, the other good thing was you engaged the participants in the audience very well. I thought that was good. Put us under the gun a little bit, but we think people responded well. So that was good.
What about you?
I enjoyed it quite a bit as well. I thought it was a good foundation that, at the beginning you guys level set everyone and provided a very good foundation and context for how we're seeing AI implemented in different industries, in the mortgage industry specifically. I also like the real world examples and the interaction with the audience.